Good morning, everybody. Welcome to United Stand. Welcome to this morning's hot topic. I'm going in on Ronaldo. Well, I'm not having a go at Ronaldo. I want to make some pros and cons for Ronaldo staying and going. It's about time. It's a decision that needs to be made, and we're finding it it's becoming more and more clear, I should say, with Ten Hag in terms of how he's set up, and it was a good example against Liverpool that Ronaldo isn't the forefront of his mind. He's not at the front of his plans, and we now, as a football club, I'm hoping they are thinking about it. They have to think for the manager. The manager's plan is clear. Is Ronaldo part of it? That's the topic. Guys, get into the comments below. Let me know what you think in terms of Ronaldo right now. I'm going to bring up the pros and cons, like I said. Let me know what you think. Is it worth keeping Ronaldo with everything that's going on at the club right now in the Ten Hag system? I'll start with an actual plus for Ronaldo leaving in terms of Ten Hag system, like I just said, because we seen last night with Ten Hag putting Rashford ahead of Ronaldo, with him putting Martial off the bench ahead of Ronaldo. It looks like this system works better with more agile, younger, high-pressing players. Ronaldo at 37, 38, we know he can't fully commit to the press. We know he hasn't got the legs like the rest of the forward line. And Ten Hag did put in place that system in pre-season. That's when it was looking good. He did that again last night. He resisted the urge to put Ronaldo in. Like I said, Rashford went in number 9 ahead of Ronaldo. Martial off the bench in number 9 ahead of Ronaldo. We didn't see Ronaldo till later on in the game. I think 7 minutes to go. Kind of clear where Ten Hag is thinking, how he's looking ahead. We've got Anthony coming in possibly now. We're expecting another forward to come in. Where does this leave Ronaldo? That's the question in terms of Ten Hag's system. Let me know what you think, guys. Obviously, if it is a Ronaldo in for you and how he fits in this system, explain below in the comments. Let me know what you think about it. That's what I want to know. Why? I don't think he sits in the system as best as what we've got as well. And I include Rashford in that. I just think Rashford's work rate works in the system. We've seen how the work rate worked last night. I don't think we're going to get that. I think we're going to have to forget about one man within that work rate if Ronaldo plays, and whether Ten Hag can change up the system to make that work. Is it worth it? I'm going to throw across a pro for Ronaldo staying now, because yes, the system may not work, but there's times when that system is going to fail. And there's times when you're going to need that one player with experience and know-how, the nous, to grab the game by the scruff of the neck and take us over the line. We're not going to be playing well. It's not going to be going our way. Ronaldo's there to save the day. I'm a poet. I didn't even know it. Check that out as well, people. Comment below. Should I change my career path? Only joking. Only joking. But Ronaldo can win us a game out of nothing. We've seen it last season. Spurs at home, for example. Norwich at home. 2 hat-tricks. Without Ronaldo in the team, we wouldn't have been anywhere near Europa League football this season. That's what you got to think. We're looking now at progressing and looking forward. Well, I wouldn't say I'm looking forward to the Europa League draw. I'm looking forward as in looking ahead to next week's draw rather than looking forward to it, I should say, because I'd rather be in the Champions League, obviously, but we wouldn't be in the draw next week if it weren't for Ronaldo and him being able to do that and grab the game by the scruff of the neck. So is that enough to keep him in the team? Another plus point you could say is the positivity that Ronaldo brings. You know, he brings that winning mentality, and you can moan about how he projects that across. He doesn't come and clap the fans when we lose. He moans, he throws his hands up in the air. Some would say petulant, but he's a winner. And we haven't got many of them in our team. We haven't. Ronaldo has won everything. Let's not forget this is one of the greatest players to walk the planet. And we're discussing whether or not to keep him for the sake of a system. I know it's the future of the club, but does the fact that Ronaldo is a superstar outweigh that? I want to know if that's how you see it as well, because for me, I would rather look to the future. Ronaldo's time has come. He isn't what we're planning in the future. He's going to be gone by the end of this year if he does stay anyway, in my opinion. I don't think he will take that extra year if we do see him still playing this year. I don't think at the end of it he will carry on. But I do believe that if Ten Hag is looking to move forward, and this is just my personal opinion, and I see both sides of the argument with Ronaldo, and I'll reiterate it again, he isn't the problem, he is a problem for Ten Hag. And the problem, I think, as well, is that unrest behind the scenes. Does Ten Hag need that added pressure along with everything else which is going on at the football club right now? Ronaldo is a phenomenon on his own. He brings an attention that no other player can bring to a football club. He has standards, yes, but as a manager you have to balance them standards within your squad. Not everyone is going to be as good as Ronaldo, and let's be honest, No one is as good as Ronaldo in our team in terms of what he's won and how good he is and what he's accomplished in his career. So the manager has to balance that. He has to sort of make the rest of the squad feel like they deserve to be playing with that sort of superstar. Does he need that now when Ronaldo isn't our future? Should we be looking past that? That's what you've got to think about. Is it too much? Is it a problem where Ten Hag could easily sidestep it if he convinces the club to terminate Ronaldo's contract and let him go? Or even if we could sell him? It's a hard one, it really is, because he can also have a positive influence on players. He can breed off that positivity and that winning mentality into the younger players coming through, and they will learn a lot off him. I wish a lot of the younger players were coming through right now and Ronaldo had been here in his prime, probably late 20s, early 30s, and they could have really learned off one of the best players to ever walk the planet. Unfortunately, the club and the mess we're in has gone way past that. And that ultimately is where the problem lies for Ten Hag. He is a great influence and he's not. It's which one works best for where we are right now. That's the key to this. There is obviously the positive that Casemiro's come in. You've already got Varane here, ex-Real Madrid teammates who have been through the main part of Ronaldo's success with him. You've got a spine of leaders there now in Varane and Casemiro joining him. Is that not worth keeping Ronaldo for that reason? Can that positivity breed through with them players off Ronaldo? Will that convince Ronaldo that this club is going forward? Ultimately though, the main decision comes down to Ronaldo's attitude. He's already said he wants to leave the football club. He does not want to play for Manchester United. So, does that ultimately take everything off the table in terms of you as a United fan? Is he worth trying to make and convince to stay at the football club? That's the question, that's the big one. So everything that I've said, everything that I've broke down, you have to ask yourself, yeah, that's all good and well, that's a fair point, that's a good argument, but he's come out and said he doesn't want to be a Manchester United player. That has to be the main point, surely, does it not? Or are you looking past it? Do you try and convince a player to stay? So Alex Ferguson convinced him to stay one more year and then let him go to Real Madrid when he was in his prime. He's 37 going on 38. Should we be convincing a player of Cristiano Ronaldo's age to stay at the football club when, one, he doesn't fit in the system as well, and two, he really does not want to be here? That's what you've got to think. That is where the big question in all of this lies, because for me, you have to look at the rest of the team and you have to look that Ten Hag is the main man, not Ronaldo. For me, Ten Hag has made it very, very clear that Ronaldo isn't part of his plan. You don't go into a Liverpool game with a fully fit Cristiano Ronaldo and leave him on the bench unless you don't want him as your plan, or part of your plan. That's how I see it. I don't think Ronaldo fits in with Ten Hag. I think he's made his mind up. Do we trust the manager? Do we go all in on Ten Hag and do what Sir Alex Ferguson said? Trust in the main man. The most important man at Manchester United is the manager. We've not shown that for a very long time at this football club. Is this the time to change? With everything going on right now, the Glazer unrest behind the scenes, the movement for new ownership and everything that's happening right now, is it time that we actually got behind our manager for a change and just went, you know what, you don't want Harry Maguire as your captain or playing in the team? Fair enough. You don't want Cristiano Ronaldo at this football club? Is it worth keeping him around? Ronaldo's not going to sit on the bench. It is only going to cause a stink. For me, in my opinion, this is how I see it. He said he doesn't want to be at the football club. Ten Hag has made it very clear that he's not part of his plans. Cristiano Ronaldo is not going to sit on the bench or be happy sat on the bench playing in Europa League standard football for Manchester United. We need to grow as a club and we need to make this next step. Is Cristiano Ronaldo a man to have in the team to make that next step? Let's not forget baby steps and where we're coming from. We're coming from finishing our worst season ever in the Premier League. If we were as a team, say Liverpool's or Chelsea or City sort of standing right now in Champions League football, maybe convincing Ronaldo to stay would be the way forward. But it's Europa League. The standards that Ronaldo keeps aren't the rest of this team. We're not as good. The rest of the team is not as good as Ronaldo. Whether he fits or not, individually, no, it isn't. No one else is anywhere near Ronaldo's standard. But we have to think forward as a full combined squad team. The best for this football club right now, I personally think, is without Cristiano Ronaldo. We just had only our second win in 13 appearances against Liverpool. and it was without Ronaldo. It was out Ronaldo. He cannot keep up that. He cannot keep up that intensity in a full game. So is it worth keeping him around if he's going to cause a stink, if he's just going to be sat on the bench? It's the unrest. I just said it in a live show yesterday about Harry Maguire and Luke Shaw being convinced and right behind the Ten Hag project now that they've been dropped to the bench. They have to take their opportunity. Can you see Ronaldo and the standards he keeps settling for that? I can't. Personally, for everyone around, for Ronaldo himself, for Manchester United, for Ten Hag, the rest of the team, I think it's time that Ronaldo went. But guys, I want to know what you think. Get your comments in below. Let me know what you think in terms of Ronaldo. Does he stay or does he go? No, I'm not quoting the Clash. It is just this topic. Guys, let me know what you think. Get your comments in. Bring up all the points if you want, but elaborate on them. Tell me why. I want to know in detail, please, if you can. Cheers for watching, everybody. United Stand checking out. Like, share and subscribe as always. See you through the week.